In a strange little town, two people share an apple pie under the stars, exchanging secrets like they're telling bizarre tales. Therese musters the courage to suggest building a presidential suite, and Carol's red wine face is hotter than any love talk. They spray each other with perfume, the scent of love wafting around, filling a joyful night with laughter. Therese feels happiness like a green vine climbing up from his feet, like it's performing acrobatics. In the warm atmosphere, he lies quietly, guarding the moment, his heart overflowing with tenderness and satisfaction. That moment lacked fiery vows and sweet nothings, yet it felt closer to eternity than any intimate touch. From then on, they never booked a double room again. On New Year's Eve in the small town of Haitley, Carol hugs Therese tightly, as if wanting to melt them into one. For Carol, Therese has always been the special someone in her life, like a bird trapped for years finally seeing the freedom. Excitement and expectations for the future blossom in her heart like a plant thriving. But fate's twist always comes unexpectedly. Her ex-husband hires a private detective, stalking them like a plot twist in a movie. Every move they make is being recorded, and he tries to use the recordings to threaten her over custody of their daughter. He wants to lock Carol back in the prison of marriage, fighting against a society filled with prejudice. If this relationship is exposed, they'll surely be in the eye of the storm, trapped with no way out. Upon hearing the news, despair and helplessness fill Carol's eyes, guilt and self-blame haunting her. She begins to doubt whether her love has brought pain to Carol. On this special night, they hold each other tightly. As dawn breaks, Therese wakes up to find a letter and Carol's best friend Abby beside him. Carol's handwriting remains elegant, but carries a decisive tone. I'm not ready to wrap this up just yet. I know you might think I'm being serious, but my reasons don't need explaining, and please don't be mad. One day, I will understand that this will all be in the past. As the tires roll on the icy road, Therese rushes into the roadside grass, his heart full of piercing pain. Those unsaid vows and buried promises transform into sharp coldness, every breath tinged with pain. Back in New York, Therese immerses himself deeply in his room, attempting to completely escape the pain. But Carol's photo keeps becoming clearer in his mind. Each one is a rose with thorns. When longing washes over him, he numbs himself with alcohol, yet he chooses to yield and dials Carol's number. Cole connects, but Carol doesn't know what to say. 30 seconds of silence is more heart-wrenching than tears. The true pain is that even breathing becomes a witness against him. He hangs up the phone, trembling. From then on, the ripples in his heart slowly settle, and the once timid soul is reborn in the shock of love. He is no longer a vine, but has learned to be a tree that roots itself during the storm. Therese breaks up amicably with his boyfriend, merging his love and talent for photography, kicking off a life of hits. He raises his camera, successfully knocking on the door of opportunity. Meanwhile, Carol, like a fierce warrior, starts calmly navigating her husband's family, like playing mahjong. To see her daughter, she endures the arranged therapy sessions quietly, self-healing on lonely nights. During custody discussions, she decides to stop running away like a brave superhero. She admits her feelings for Therese, no longer caring about societal judgment. She no longer desires custody of her daughter, just hoping to visit whenever. Soon after, Therese receives a letter from Carol, requesting to meet, and those memories of first love flood back. At the familiar restaurant, Therese arrives on time, and Carol's eyes tremble at the sight of him. At that moment, all the waiting felt meaningful. Carol tells Therese she has a new job and has rented a new apartment. She sincerely invites him to move in together, but Therese decisively declines. Not due to lack of love, but rather too much love he fears causing Carol pain again. Fear of reality crashing down on them again stops his words, as a familiar voice interrupts their conversation. Rejected, Carol pretends not to care and heads to the next party, leaving Therese feeling anxious. He hides in the bathroom, splashing cold water on himself, realizing his reflection looks as bright as the stars. When he pushes open the glass door of the restaurant, Carol's smile remains enchanting. In that fleeting moment when their eyes meet, it feels as though all the dust in the air has come to a halt, the very essence of time freezing in that instant. The gaze pierces through the crowd, time stretches into a soft thread. Every sleepless night and the bitter swallows as a solo all dissolve into a galaxy in that moment. The film halts abruptly, and neither Carol nor Therese can be defined simply by the label of their love. The men who once appeared in their lives are merely side characters in the script of life, hollow and silent. These relationships resemble meticulously constructed paper houses, shiny and bright on the outside yet echoing hollowly within, as if devoid of anything substantial. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe.